Miss Stockdale, we're going to be working on numbering greatest to smallest and least to greatest. Just like we have been, we're going to be using our number lines and our place value, and we are going to be using numbers all the way to 120. We've been working on them all the way up to 99. Now we're going to be using our bigger numbers up to 120. Alright, so our numbers down here are 108, 116, and 102. So on the side over here, I made a place value chart, and we're going to take our pencil and we're just going to write our numbers. So our first number is 108, so we do 1, 0, 8 to make 108. And for 116, we're just writing it across. And the same, whoops, that can go away, for 102. Alright, so we have all our numbers here. So we're going to look at our hundreds place. Who is the smallest? Well, they're all the same, so next we go to our tens place. So who's the smallest? We have a 0, a 1, and a 0. Well, our two zeros are our smaller number. So then we have to move to our next one, our ones place. 2 or 8? 2 or 8? Which is the smaller number? 2. So that would mean 102 is our smallest or least number. So we're going to take it and we're going to drag it right here. Alright, so now we can go back and I'm going to change color markers so we can see. So we have the same thing. Who's smaller, 1 or 1? Well, they're both the same, so we have to move to our next one, our tens. 0 or 1? Who's smaller? 0, so that means our next number is 108. So we're going to put that in our second place. And that means 116 is our biggest number. It goes on the end. We also have some place value blocks. Alright, so we have 100, 101, 102. So that would go right here with 102. Let's see what our next one is. Oh, no, that one's supposed to be 102. This is, I'm missing, okay, we're just going to skip this one because it's not on there right. So we're going to just draw them. So for our hundreds, we have our big, let's do a black marker so we can see. We have our square is our hundreds. Do we have any tens? No, but we have 2 ones. Now for 108. We have our hundreds square and 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And for 116, how many hundreds do we have? We have 100. How many tens? We have 1 10 on this one, so we draw our rectangle. And how many ones? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. All right, let's move on to our next one. All right, so we're going to do the same thing, and we're going to make our place value chart because it's very helpful. And we have our hundreds, our tens, and our ones. So we're just going to make our numbers all the way across. For our first number, we don't have any hundreds, so it's just 75. What about this one? 173. And our next one is 107. All right. So we're going to go ahead and fill in a 0 here because there's nothing there. So of our hundreds places, we have a 0, a 1, and a 1. Who's the least number, the smallest number? That would be this one. So our first number, our smallest number, is 76. Our next one, we have 1 and 1. Well, those are the same, so we move to our tens place value. We have a 7 and a 0. So our 0 is next. That means 107 is our middle number, which means 173 is our bigger number. All right, let's move to our next one. Create 3 numbers using base 10 blocks and then order them from the least to greatest. All right, so we're going to make 3 numbers and we're going to do, I'm just going to put them over here for a second. 86, 106, and let's do 41. All right, so if we line these up where there should be, we can actually make our chart really easily and quickly. And we have our hundreds, our tens, and our ones. And we fill these in with our zeros for our hundreds, tens, and ones. All right, so when we look at them, we're looking from least to greatest, so we're looking for our smaller numbers. So we have 1, 0, and 0. Who would be the least number? The zeros. Good. So who would be the next one? We move to our tens place. We have an 8 and a 4. All right, so 41 would be our lowest number, the least number. All right, so then we have 106 and 86. So we look at our hundreds place value, 1 or 0. Well, that's easy. We know our 0 is smaller than 1. So our next number is 86. And that leaves our last one, 106. All right, so now we're going to make our base 10 blocks. So 41, do we have any hundreds? No. How many tens do we have though? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and how many ones? 1. Maybe. There we go. 1, 1. Now we're going to do 86. Do we have any hundreds? No. How many tens do we need though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, doesn't want us to have the last one. There it is. 8 tens. Now, how many ones are in 86? If you told me there's 6, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, now our 106. 106. So how many hundreds do we have? We have 100. Do we have any tens? Nope, there's a 0. There's no tens. But how many ones do we have? We have 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there we go. Alright, so now we're going to order these numbers on the number line. Alright, so we're going to start with our smallest number. Which of these is our smallest number? 108, 104, or 99? You're right, 99. 99. So what would be our next number? If we are counting by ones, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104. So we would put 104 right here, 105, 106, 107, and there's 108. Good job. All right, we're going to do one more. All right, we have 102, 96, and 120. All right, so what would be our smallest number? 96. Good. All right, now we're going to go, and what would be our biggest number? We're going to mark out this. We have 102 and 120. 120 would be our biggest number. And that means 102 must go in the middle. 102. Good job. All right, that's all for today. Go work on your seesaw activities and keep working hard, guys. Miss you.